by Jeff Green. As we check out the Nets, front line of Durant, Green, and Jordan as they get off an excellent game the other night. In fact, particularly down the stretch with a couple of key threes. This is Durant on the hop, and Jordan puts it down.
With the departure of Allen, the pressure is going to be up on Jordan, who lets Antetokounmpo knocking it down.
Giannis slightly under 30% from downtown. Nice play by Middleton. He's ahead of the field, and he is able to put it down.
Say, go ahead, take as many shots as you want from three-point line, no matter how many you make. And by the way, at the end of the game, we're going to foul you because we think you're going to miss.
Guarded by DiVincenzo. Green backs his way. Off the head fake. Oh, nice move by Jeff Green.
You look at this team, Brooklyn Nets, 4 guys averaging in double figures. Great ball movement right there and great.
112-109. Bucks with a NBA record 29 three-pointers. Antetokounmpo off one leg. Milwaukee up by 1. Here's Durant.
But then you don't have to wait for someone to get it to you, and the motion can be that much more prevalent because each guy can do that. Shake, bake. And when you have 3 ball handlers like they do, you can increase the pace. Each guy can take it off the rim, push it himself. With the jump shooting of Harris, he can.
And Irving, who do dribble all the time. Giannis was blocked by Jordan. Here's Lopez on a reverse. Magic, Worthy, and Kareem, Bird, McHale, and Parrish. And you can keep going. There are a batch of big threes that certainly can stay.
Yes.
They were just great to watch. I mean, you didn't have a guy like Durant, big guy who could shoot from the outside.
Team, you're right, because you had 3 great ball handlers and 3 guys that could all shoot the three-pointers. Even Tim Hardaway was great at posting up, and they had
advantage. Middleton able to knock down the jumper. Pat Connaughton have checked in. Harden. Bucks thought there should have been a charging foul. And
getting his own bucket, but more importantly, making his teammates better with plays like that.
This is Portis inside. Met by Shabbat. Connaughton for 3, yes.
Do 2 things. Finish on pick and roll strong and be a threat always. And secondly, make sure he blocks shots and finishes possessions with rebounds.
And then see if we could get out, maybe attack a little bit more, get to the paint a little bit more, share it with each other a little bit more. But, usually starts with getting a few stops and then think good things. We're built. The players are great. Giannis, Chris, Drew, Brooke, all these guys. They get a lot of stops, and then, they go the other way. They play fast. They share.
Bucks already with 11 assists during the course of a 9-0 run that went 2.5 minutes. Here's Giannis off the sensational game Saturday night, his debut. 32 points, 14 assists, 12 rebounds. And Jeff Green is able to knock it down.
Marv, I think one important note in this narrative, I know everyone talks about how Harden plays. I think people really have to remember the true context of Harden. When he played in OKC with Durant for 3 years, getting both he and Westbrook involved. D'Antoni, in my opinion, is the reason why Harden started to play that way too much. He'll find the open man.
That's by 1. Hart, beautiful look-away pass. And the reverse. DiVincenzo. Durant. And it's tipped home by Jordan. Here is Durant on a pull-up. Yes.
So efficient.
Kevin Durant, who has not shot well. Now 2 of 8 from the field, just 6 points. Nice move there by Durant, quite a bit. 3-year man out of Villanova, 2-time champion at Villanova. Here's Harris with room. Yes. The reverse missed by Antetokounmpo.
Speaking of fortunate and easy buckets you usually make, Giannis giving them the payback.
In fact, Durant and Harden have 8 of the Nets' last 9 assists. Augustine And now the Nets back in possession. Harden surrounded. Triple team gets it to Durant, and he puts it down. Rebounds, 5 of 12 from the field. And adds an all defensive first and second team a couple of times. And an all-star with New Orleans. Little fadeaway bank shot. 19-1 for their last 11, and they are an excellent three-point shooting team. Is Harden with a runner.
Got the ball to Harris. Harris didn't have the shot he wanted, and with 5 seconds on the clock, you get it to Harden, and he gets an easy one. A real good easy one.
Points. Game is tied at 59. Here's Durant over Middleton. Yes. Kevin Durant now with 13 points. Green has 11, as does Harris. Back in his earlier days with the Nets, he rarely attempted a three-point shot. Here's Harden. Yes. Nets by 1. Shade over 2 minutes gone by in this third quarter. Marv Albert along with Chris Webber. Pretty pass. And
he really did make them when it counted, especially against my Kings. And you got to give the man a lot of credit for not stopping those.
Second half, he now has 16 points. Nets by 5. Here's Jeff Green. Yes, he has had the Hawks give an 8-point lead on the Bucks. Shot clock down to 5. And Holland.
You have to give the credit of Brooklyn, a lot of defense of Brooklyn, a lot of credit right now, staying in the passing lane.
Nice floater by Harden. So James Harden now with 18 points. Kevin Durant with 16, Jeff Green with 14.
It really changes the way in which a team can play because you can now get wide open looks off the flare. And that play
with Jordan Green up front, Harden, Harris in the backcourt. Harden fired.
Hey, you can't guard you. Ain't nobody.
Incidentally, that was a third team foul on the Nets. Harris right back the game. You have Green 5 for 5. Harris 6 of 8. Harden 7 of 14. And Giannis, Bruce Brown has checked in for the Nets. A runner by Durant.
That's loader. Again, I'll say it every time. He makes me wish I could go back in a time machine and watch the great George Gervin play because they seem that they must have had the same type of smooth game.
And one of the team leaders now with the Bucks. A pass from Harden comes right back. Pick. Giannis spinning his way on a double team and scores.
To the Bucks. I mean, to Brooklyn, who's been switching and communicating on top.
Harden for Jordan. That's a hit. Antetokounmpo for DiVincenzo. Bad pass broken up by Jordan. Kept alive, though, by Holiday. Brings to the rim and scores. Had a spectacular 18-year career. We saw Bryn Forbes hit a moment ago. Giannis with the...
We see Coach Nash talking to Harden. Again, so much has been made of the styles of play of players as you see Harden. I played against him. I know that for a fact, and I know that he was so tough to stop because he was one of the most unselfish point guards that you guarded this year.
For the Bucks, the early fourth quarter, and the Bucks have closed the gap. Here's Connaughton for 3. Yes, and they have Jordan up top. Harden played physically by DiVincenzo. Rolls out. Kept alive by the Nets. Triple header as we celebrate the life and achievements of civil rights leader Martin Luther King Jr.
This is going to have to come up, and he'll drive by for that York step back.
Harden showing the complete played physically by Connaughton. In fact, Durant thought he was fouled. Now Durant with the step pulls it up and scores. Chenzo goes back in. Durant with the rebound. Nets up by 5. Harden on the drive. Yes. Look at the upcoming national TV schedule. Tomorrow on NBA TV, it's the Pelicans and the Jazz. Holiday comes across, finds room, and finds Giannis. Nets have led by as many as 11. Bucks keep coming back. Durant, yes.
Old school Reggie Miller. Go set a pick, let a guy come up, and he's going to knock it down. It's such a luxury to have.
Apparently we had a technical problem. Missed a couple of plays. Connaughton able to.
He's supposed to play.
So the Nets in possession now. Here's Harden, got the step. Harden makes it home with a one-pointed. His Lopez again for three. This time comes up with air. It was saved though by Connaughton and Vincenzo. Harden with the cross court. Harris off the ball fake. Harris to the bucket, blocked by
Middleton needs to be more aggressive, especially off the pick and roll.
Here's Middleton. Oh, he got a friendly.
He needs the ball in his hands late in the game.
Fourth team foul on Milwaukee. Beautiful 72 and 10 for Harden. And this is second game. As a net, Harden going left this time, and he was able to get.
Dribble penetration is going to be the story for the rest of this game.
Middleton backs it home. Lead changes. James Harden with 13 points in this fourth quarter. Nice pass. Conley could not connect.
Your rebound. Great finish.
Harris with the catch and shoot for three. Fifth three. He has 20 points.
Great flare screen by DeAndre Jordan. Getting him wide open. Again, Middleton.
Left in regulation. Harden open for three. Rebounded by Harden. Finds Durant for three. Yes. In the fourth.
See if you get the pick and roll between Giannis and Middleton.
Middleton for three. Rebounded by Durant. Goes to the crossover. Lost it. Middleton. 3 and 8 seconds to go in this fourth quarter. Holiday looking to inbound. He goes to Middleton. His three-point territory. Fire.